Hey guys, I got the Shield Weaver outfit and I'm going to show you how to get your very own. Of course, acquiring this overpowered outfit will also net you a trophy. Now before we jump into how to get it, let's talk about what it is. While you wear this outfit, you are invincible, at least until you've taken too much damage and you'll see the outfit start flashing red, at which point you need to let it recharge. During this brief downtime, just roll away and dodge attacks until it's ready to go again. It's completely overpowered and you will be able to melee even the toughest machines without taking any damage. Now the steps in which to do this is a little complicated. You do have to complete the Ancient Armory side quest, and I'm going to walk you through all of those steps in just a moment. Now don't think you're going to be able to acquire this early in the game. It's not going to be something you're going to get until shortly before the end of the game. Now here is where you're going to actually find the suit of armor, the ancient armor, the outfit, and it's in the bunker. So we're going to find this bunker here and we're going to be able to drop down and we're going to swim in the water into a little secret area. Now while you're down there, there's also a metal flower that's going to be just on your left hand side. So go straight ahead, swim under here, and you're going to see a room here, an ancient room. And inside of this room is where you're going to see the armor for the very first time. But we're going to have to do a lot of little steps in order to get the armor. So we're going to go, it's right in front of you. Kind of go over to the right, and there's a door to the inside right here. And you're going to see we're missing some power cells. Now, there's actually 2 of them you need to get here. So let's go ahead and talk about where the power cells are. First, let's go ahead and jump to the runes. This is the runes. You start off in the game. You're going to have to come back here later. When you're first here, you're not going to be able to get this. But come back to the runes and go all the way through the runes, all the way down and around until you get this room right here. Now, when you're down here, you're going to have that door there, and you're going to see this little barrier here you can break open, and you see that little green triangle in there. That is our first power cell. First, let's go ahead and loot this supply crate, then go ahead and pick up the power cell. And at this point, that's when I was actually given the quest, when I picked it up for the first time. So the Ancient Armory quest. So you can see right here, it's a level 25 quest. And the reward for completing this is the Shield Weaver outfit box. So next up, we're actually going to go to inside the mountain. You're first going to be here during the Womb of the Mountain main storyline quest. So it's right down over here to the south end of the entire map, just a little west of the runes we just entered. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to make our way back through this. Make our way over here, and inside this little room to the left, you're going to see that little green triangle right here, and that is power cell number 2. Now at this point you can open the first door, but I'm going to go and grab all of the other power cells first before we go back to the bunker. So next up, we're going to go to the Pharaoh High Rise, and you're going to first come here during Maker's End main mission. So when you're at the 12th floor, the very top of the high rise, you're going to have to enter this door here, but first you'll notice there's a little secret path that goes up and up one more here, and there's a supply box, but there's also another secret little path going up. So we're going to continue scaling up the top of this, and we're going to go all the way up. So we're here on the 12th floor where we've got to search Pharaoh's office for information. So keep going up, scaling around, and you'll eventually find our 3rd power cell. Be right up here. Conveniently, there's a rappel point there so we can get down easily. I do like how this game provides that for you all the time. Anyways, so that is power cell number 3. Next up, the Grave Hoard area. This is another underground runes, and this is the name of the main story as well, the Grave Hoard. Now you're going to eventually reach this room here. You got to turn those dials in order to open a door. There's a few sets of them. And then the door over here is going to open, allowing you access. Once you go in the door, immediately to the left, you got the green triangle. Pick up the power cell right underneath that.
Another power cell.
And now we're going to head to the one of the end game missions. Not the maybe the 3rd or 4th from the final boss, but here is This is called Gaia Prime. It's also the name of the runes there that we're going to go into. It's in the very northern end of the map in the middle. Now, once we're in there, we're going to be in this conference room here. There's going to be one of the main characters talking to a group of people around that round table. Then afterwards, you need to leave that room, and you're going to head down the stairs over here to the right. Now, you're supposed to go into that area with the blue light just in front of us there, and you're going to use the zip line down. But before you go in there, there's a place you can drop down right here. So drop down on this ledge, and then just make your way down and to the left, and we're going to find our final power cell in an area down here. Eventually, I'll get over there. And you see it down there to the left, so let's just go ahead and jump over here. Continue in this room with the blue light or purple light, whatever color you want to call it. And you will find our final power cell. So now we need to go back and head to that bunker, and we need to put the power cells inside the slots and then turn the dials. Now there's a clue to the combination on the panel to the right. Now that panel is indicating time on a clock, on a 24-hour clock. So from left to right, you're going to do up, right, down, left, and up. Now if you look at the numbers that were on that panel, that indicates which direction the dial needs to turn if you did it as a clock face. Now we have access to the room where the armor is. Unfortunately, you need to release the clamps that are holding the armor in place, so we have to go through this other door. And this is where we need to use the other three power cells. So go ahead and repair the fuses here. Now the clue here is a little different. It's not based on a clock, it's based on direction in degrees. So we're going to go from the left to the right.
Now to get the dials in position.
So I think the first one here is going to be right, and the next one is left. Turn that the wrong way, of course. And then up, right, and then left for the last one. So right and then left. And this will release the clamps. You go and get the box with your armor. So let's go back in here. Let's retrieve the ancient armor.
Now let's see what we can do with this material.
There it is. Pick it up. Now you have to actually go into your inventory. So you got an outfit box. So go into the your inventory. Go to the. Let's go over here. Go to treasure boxes. Then we're gonna have to scroll. It's down to the bottom. So there it is. Go ahead and open that up. Take it, and then of course you'll get the Got the Shield Weaver outfit trophy, and there it is. Alright, so make sure you go and equip that, and there you go. We are pretty much invincible. It's really hard to take us down at this point. I got my melee, my lance, everything's upgraded, and I'm just gonna go in and just kick their asses. It's at this point it's almost too easy. Kind of wish I didn't have it, but just keep going in. Again, once you see the armor start flashing red, roll out of there because you'll start taking damage again. It'll take about 10 seconds for it to recharge, and then you can go back in. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe.